Welcome to Chelsea Show, a channel loved by many. If you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, make sure you do so as we continue with the latest breaking news coming up shortly. Cole Palmer's surprising nickname for his Chelsea teammate Estevao has been revealed. The former Man City winger, 23, has not played since his side's defeat at Old Trafford in late September, where he had to be withdrawn with a groin injury in the early exchanges. In a bizarre turn of events, he later fractured his toe after stubbing it on a door at home. But Palmer's now on the verge of a return and, in a video posted on Chelsea's social media, was filmed practicing his shooting in training. The England international fired all of his efforts, at least all of those included in the post, into the back of the net before calling Estevao by a peculiar name at the end of the video. "Steve!" Palmer shouted as he jogged towards the facilities at Cobham. The unlikely duo have indeed struck up quite the friendship since Estevao, still only 18, moved to West London in a £29 million from Palmeiras last summer. Cole Palmer calls his Brazilian teammate Estevao by the nickname Steve. The former Man City winger, 23, is set to make his return from injury this evening when the Blues face Leeds United. The Brazilian opened up about his connection with Palmer in an interview soon after he made the switch, admitting that the Blues talisman is like his brother. Asked about his and Palmer's connection on the pitch, he said, "Well, I think that's a good question. I think it's because of the way he plays, right? I think he's practically like my brother. Me on the wing attacking well, he can connect the game on both sides, so it ends up being easier for my adaptation also because of the way he plays. So I'm very happy." Estevao has impressed since arriving in the capital, scoring 5 goals already this season, the latest coming last week during his side's resounding 3-0 victory over Barcelona in the Champions League. He was also handed a starting berth at Stamford Bridge against Arsenal on Sunday, in a game which the Blues drew 1-1 against the league leaders, despite going down to 10 men in the first half. Enzo Maresca's side sits 6 points behind the Gunners, heading into their clash against Leeds United this evening, and, speaking to the media yesterday, the Italian warned his players not to become complacent. Now, the main message for me is quite clear. How many points beating Barcelona? 3 points. How many points beating Arsenal? 3 points. How many points beating Leeds? 3 points, he said. I understand that there are games that are more important for different reasons, but again, it's 3 points. So it's important to beat Leeds because we need to win games. Leeds and Bournemouth, both games, especially away, are difficult for Chelsea. They are difficult for any team. They're going to be different games compared to Barcelona, Arsenal. We need to be ready. We need to try to win both. Chelsea are still without Romeo Lavia and Dario Isugo, who would have been a contender to deputize for the suspended Moises Caicedo after his red versus Arsenal. But Maresca said Palmer should feature for the first time since September. He is available. He can start. The idea is to start giving minutes until he can play 90, said the Blues boss on Palmer. Stamford Bridge had been unusually quiet for weeks. The absence of Cole Palmer, Chelsea's creative heartbeat, felt like a shadow stretching across the club. Fans whispered, teammates worried, and even the coaching staff walked with a sense of unease. The injury he suffered during a fierce league match had come at the worst possible time. Palmer had gone down awkwardly after a sharp turn that usually left defenders dizzy. But this time, his ankle twisted beneath him. The stadium gasped. Within minutes, he was stretchered off, head held in his hands, knowing something wasn't right. Chelsea doctors later confirmed the injury. Painful, serious, but not season-ending. A wave of relief washed through the club. Still, the weeks that followed tested Palmer's spirit. At Cobham, early mornings became his routine. While the rest of the squad trained outside, Palmer worked in the gym, stretching, strengthening, fighting. Every step was a battle. Every session a reminder of the millions of fans waiting for him. But Palmer wasn't alone. Estevão, the young Brazilian who often called him "my brother," visited him daily. They joked, teased each other, and found laughter even in the frustration of recovery. The bond motivated Palmer more than he admitted. Then came the breakthrough moment. One crisp morning, the medical team nodded with satisfaction. Palmer stepped onto the pitch again, not for a full session, but for controlled drills. His touches were sharp. His vision was unchanged. His confidence slowly returned. Teammates clapped as he jogged past them, and coaches exchanged hopeful glances. Chelsea fans, once anxious, erupted with joy as news broke that their star was very close to returning. Social media buzzed, training footage went viral. The club's rhythm, once disrupted, seemed to find its pulse again. Now, the countdown has begun. Cole Palmer, the magician, the creator, the calm in chaos, is on the verge of stepping back into the blue jersey. And when he does, Stamford Bridge will roar like never before.